HouseChatt with host Matt Hollander with answers and expert advice to your home improvement questions.
Welcome back to WDF and this Thursday's edition of HouseChatt. We got a repeat guest with us today. This is Reed Cox from AFS Foundation and Waterproofing. Got a new location. Tell us about that.
We acquired a new office in the Saudi Industrial Park in October. We moved into it about January. We went from 5,500 square feet, an acre and a half, to 27,000 square feet and 5 acres. We're a 17-year-old family-owned company. We are not general contractors. Our expertise, and we specialize in foundation repair, footer repair, floor supports, water in basements, water in crawl spaces, and concrete raising. We've done quite a few projects out here on 24 and 27 and 75 raising concrete with a procedure called polylevel. Plus, that's just one of the many facets of what we do. We don't paint, we don't do sheetrock, we don't do roofs.
Well, let's talk about water damage for a minute here. I know that's been an issue recently because of rain and then drought. Talk about what you've encountered and how the process is to repair it.
One of the biggest players is our whole area is clay-based. Clay is expansive material. When we have drought, clay shrinks. When we have rain, clay swells up. So after this past year's drought that we had, which was the largest foundation repair year we've ever had, the clay doesn't always, now that we're having a lot of rain, the clay doesn't always swell back and go to where it used to be. So now places where have been sealed up for 20, 30, 40 years, there's gaps. Cracks are showing, which is allowing it to get in under the houses, in crawl spaces, in basements. Well, we've lived here 40 years and our basement's never been wet. Now we've got water. Mm-hmm. And the clay is our friend. It's not particularly the homeowner's friend, but it's definitely our friend.
So real quick, what's the repair like?
We do everything from the inside. You can't guarantee waterproofing from the outside. And on an existing home, if you try to do your traditional French drain and everything, any landscaping, any patios, any like y'all sunrooms that you put on and so forth, they've got to be torn out of the ground. They've got to be destroyed to get up next to the foundation and down next to the foundation wall.
Well, a lot of them are several feet underground, I assume.
Oh, they can be 10, 12, 15 feet down.
Real fast, and then we got to wrap up. Crawl spaces.
Crawl spaces, mostly, a lot of people think it's just topical water, water on top of the ground. Lost sea, there's tons of water underground. Water will come down, it'll go under the foundation, under the footer, and then come back up in the crawl space. A crawl space should be dust. It shouldn't be mud, it shouldn't be moist. Termites, dust mites, and mold all have to have a minimum of 55% relative humidity. Anything above that, you can have 1, 2, or 3.
If the viewers out there need help with one of these, how do they get a hold of you?
AFS.com, AFSrepair.com. That's the easiest way. Also, our toll-free number is 877-340-8479.
All right, Reed. Well, thanks as always for being a guest on HouseChatt. Viewers, you now know how to find Reed and AFS, and you can find me at HouseChatt. That's with 2Ts.com. Have a great Thursday.